4-3-3 fourth variant formation with the cam in midfield. So obviously you've got the two centre mids and the cam like normal, when you've got the left wing, right wing and strikers. The 4-3-3 formation, the more attacking version, the best version of the 4-3-3 formation in the game. It's a very good formation to go with. This FIFA, this is actually my favourite formation in the game, the 4-3-3-4, and I'm going to show you the best custom tactics and player instructions as of right now. So defensive style, I'm actually going to be sticking with balance. Using a press to short your players out of position too quickly. Personally, I recommend using a balance. That's why I always use it. Saves my energy as well, and also it means you can change your attacking options easier without messing up the entire formation. So you can see the formation there. Obviously no defensive players, so you're going to have to be a bit more careful when you're actually playing the game of how you're going to be using this formation, not drawing too many players out into the attack and then having no one to defend with. So defensive style balanced, like I said. Width, keep it nice and balanced, use 50 as well. No point messing around the width too much. And for the depth, I recommend about 70 depth. This is to get the automatic offside trap you get on this FIFA from 70 and above depth. Maybe go 75 if you want it slightly more attacking. If you're going to use this formation as an attacking formation, I recommend 75. If it's in your attacking slot, if you're going to start off the game with it, keep it as your default formation, then I recommend 70. So that's it for the defensive, so balanced 50 and 75. So now for the build-up play on the offensive, I recommend it using a fast build-up to quickly pass it around and get the ball to those left wings, right wings, and get the ball to your striker as well. Alongside fast build-up on the chance creation, which is a new feature, I recommend using direct passing or forward runs. This is so your players are passing it very direct, or also the forward runs works really well with this formation as well. Which also sometimes I could recommend just to push your left wing, right wing and striker, making those forward runs forward so you can get the ball to them easier. Works really well with getting behind as well. Width 75 to really push out the play, making those left wings and right wings right up against the touchline. Plays in box on 6, corners on 3 and free kicks on 2. So now the play instructions, your striker, you want to stay central, get in behind and stay forward. It works really well with those forward runs, chance creation thing. For the left wingers and the right wings, I recommend just leaving them default really. You can use stay forward if you want to. Personally, I just leave completely default. I don't even use cut inside. Cut inside does not work well this year. Some reason I don't really know why, it doesn't seem to work. I recommend just leaving this completely default, just how it is. So wingers, just leave default. Striker, stay forward, get in behind and stay central. Stay central is not a must on your striker as well. You can use balance width. Personally, I always use stay central, but if you want to use balance width as well, that works perfectly fine. Cam, I recommend stay forward and get into the box across to be overloading that box and helping out the attack more, helping out the striker, sitting just slightly deeper than the striker, but still helping out, so getting those assists as well to the wingers. 2 centre mids, just leave default. I don't recommend changing your centre mids much. It messes the formation up and you want them to be as free as possible. I don't recommend using cover centre, just leave them default. If you want to use step up while attacking on one of them, you can do. Personally, I just leave it default, just how it is, works fine. So that's it for the midfield. Now onto the back 4 and then we'll get on to the goalkeeper last. So 2 centre backs, leave default like always. So stay back while attacking, normal interceptions, and just defensive style I recommend leaving default. Now step up, the new feature, I don't recommend using this. I've tried it and it really doesn't work too well with me. I'm not sure about you guys if you tried it, but I recommend just leaving default. Fullbacks balance attack and also use overlaps. They're going pushing up sometimes on attacking, not all the time, but sometimes they're pushing up and overlapping the wingers, making it easier out wide, getting more options. So balance attack and overlap. And that is it for your fullbacks. If you want to use step up while attacking, you can do. Personally, I don't think it works too well. I just leave it on balance attack. And for your goalkeeper, comes crosses and sweeper keeper. And that's everything for today's video, guys. Your keeper's coming out more to grab the ball from corners and also into 1v1s. That's everything for today's video. So thank you for watching. It would be greatly appreciated if you could subscribe. Really means a lot. Thank you. Hopefully I'll see you again soon and goodbye.